This is our promise. We made up our minds to do something new, something different, do more, do the impossible, do better, do big, do good, do it again and again and again. Do what no one else has done with radio. This is our promise at Diamond FM. Diamond 88.7 FM, shining supreme.
Diamond 88.7 FM is here to make sense out of your world through our balanced news coverage from the nooks and crannies of Nigeria and beyond. Journey with us through the news we tracked for you at this moment on your shining supreme station.
From the news desk of Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin, this is news around the world.
In the headlines, federal government announces reopening of 47 unity schools. Senate confirms 64 career, non-career ambassadorial nominees. Kwara South Forum rejects call to rename University of Ilorin after Sheikh Alimi. On the foreign scene, Pope warns overuse of AI in military. In business, NDIC NIBSS move to fast-track depositors' payout in bank failures. In entertainment news, Lateef Adedimeji thanks Governor Oyebanji for visiting movie set. In sports news, Kalu backs Super Eagles to win title in AFCON 2025. A wonderful evening to you, and thank you for staying with us on Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin. This is news across the world. I am Nedu Okorie. You can also listen to us via our website on www.diamondfm.net or watch us live on Facebook at Diamond 887 FM. You can also download our app on Play Store, Diamond 887 FM. We'll bring you details of the news after this break.
See, Weto is from our tribe and we have the same religion. So we have to protect our own. Our tribe isn't corrupt. I beg you, leave now our Peking.
Wait, stop and think. Do you realize that the impact of corruption and careless decisions by that clansman or family member of yours doesn't know tribalism or nepotism? Let's hold everyone accountable for a better society and country. If you see something, say something to the right authorities.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin.
And you're welcome back from that break. Now, Denise in detail. The federal government has announced the reopening of the 47 unity schools earlier shut down due to security concerns. This was disclosed in a statement by the Federal Ministry of Education today and signed by the ministry's Director of Press and Public Relations, Boriowo Folashade. According to the statement, the decision to reopen the affected colleges across the country reaffirmed its unwavering commitment to safeguarding students and ensuring the continuity of education. It assured parents, guardians, and the general public that the safety, welfare, and well-being of students remain a top priority. President Bola Tinubu will on Friday present the 2026 appropriation bill to a joint session of the National Assembly despite the medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper for the 2026 to 2028 period yet to be approved by the House. The plan was announced by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, during plenary today, following the receipt of a letter from the President requesting permission to address a joint sitting of the Senate and the House of Representatives. In the letter, President Tinubu sought the indulgence of the House of Representatives to allow him address the joint session at 2 p.m. on Friday, 19 December, for the formal presentation of the 2026 budget. Meanwhile, the Senate has confirmed all 64 nominees for career and non-career ambassadorial positions following consideration of a report by the Committee on Foreign Affairs. The confirmation came after the committee chaired by Senator Sani Bello presented its report, after which the recommendations were adopted. However, during the session, Senator Sahabi Yahu, representing Zamfara North, raised an objection, drawing attention to the absence of any nominee from Zamfara State on the list. In response, the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, acknowledged the concern, assuring lawmakers that he would raise the matter with the President. Four lawmakers from Rivers State in the House of Representatives have defected to the All Progressives Congress APC from the People's Democratic Party PDP. Their defections were announced by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, during plenary today, following the reading of separate letters from the affected lawmakers. In their letters to the House, the lawmakers attributed their decision to what they described as deepening internal crisis, leadership disputes, and irreconcilable divisions within their former parties. And in Kwara State, the Kwara South Consultative Forum has opposed the call to rename the University of Ilorin after Sheikh Alimi, describing the move as provocative and insensitive to the ethnic diversity of Kwara State. The forum reacted to the suggestion made by the Emir of Ilorin, Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Sulugambari, at the university's 50th convocation. In a statement signed by its Secretary General, Engineer Adebayos Simon Daramola, the forum said the university belongs to the entire state and not to Ilorin alone, stressing that the history of the Alimi dynasty does not reflect the collective heritage of all ethnic groups in Kwara. The group therefore advised that anyone interested in honoring Sheikh Alimi should consider establishing a private university in his name, noting that several private universities already exist in Kwara South. It also urged the Kwara State government to rename the government house after the state's pioneer military governor, Brigadier General David Lasisi Bangboye, retired, in the interest of equity, justice, and harmony. And lastly, on the local scene, Jimoh Babalola University Ilorin has been officially unveiled, with academic activities slated to commence next month. The school was unveiled today at the campus of the institution in Ilorin. The founder, Chairman Board of Trustees of the school, Alhaji Jimoh Babalola, said the takeoff of the school is a dream come true, which signifies the result of years of hard work. He opined that the university will provide quality education that will transform lives and shape the future of the nation.
Providing quality education that transforms lives, shape, and future of our nation, Jimoh Babalola University is more than just an institution of higher learning. It is a beacon of hope, a catalyst for change, and a hub of intellectual curiosity. Our mission is to enable young and bright minds to navigate the future with clarity and capacity.
Meanwhile, in his address, the acting vice-chancellor of Jimoh Babalola University, Professor Muftau Ijaya, said the institution was approved by the Federal Executive Council on 13th August 2025, and the Nigeria University Commission has approved the takeoff of the school with courses like Bachelor's of Nursing Science, Bachelors of Community Health Science, Bachelors of Environmental Science, and BSc Computer Science, amongst others.
But also responsible and respective. The university seeks to cultivate not only individuals, but also responsible and respective citizens who exhibit civility in their interactions while contributing positively to the society. In essence, the philosophy of law is rooted in the belief that education should.
Professor Ijaya also disclosed that the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board JAMB has approved the admission of the first batch of 50 students of the school. The news across the world is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin. We now go on a break, and when we return, we bring you foreign, business, entertainment, and sports news. Do stay with us.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond 887 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
And you're welcome back from the break. You're still listening to the news across the world, reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin. Now we move on to the foreign stories. Pope Leo XIV has sounded the alarm over the use of artificial intelligence (AI) in the military, saying delegating such decisions to machines was a destructive betrayal of the principle that uphold civilization. He said this in his first message for the World Peace Day, published today, stressing that technological advances and the military implementation of artificial intelligence has worsened the tragedy of armed conflict. Several countries have begun to use AI to automate surveillance, cyber defense, and weapons systems, such as autonomous drones or anti-missile systems equipped with predictive algorithm, raising serious ethical dilemmas. In the message published ahead of World Peace Day, which is celebrated by the Church on January 1st, Pope Leo also denounced the use of religion for political ends. Still on the foreign scene, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has urged European Union leaders at a summit in Brussels to loan billions of euros in frozen Russian money to fund Ukraine's military and economic needs. Most of Russia's financial assets in the European Union are held by Belgium-based organization Euroclear, and so far Belgium and some other members of the bloc have said they are opposed to using the cash as a reparation loan. Belgian Prime Minister Bart de Wever, while speaking with the Belgian Parliament today, disclosed that he is yet to see any text that would persuade him to change Belgium's position. And that's it on the foreign scene. And in business news, the Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation (NDIC) and the Nigeria Interbank Settlement System (NIBSS) PLC are set to formalize a strategic partnership aimed at dramatically improving the speed, accuracy, and reliability of depositor reimbursement in the event of bank failures. The Memorandum of Understanding would strengthen Nigeria's financial safety net framework by introducing a more digitized, responsive, and technology-driven process for reimbursing depositors of failed banks. The agreement would focus on real-time synchronization of NDIC's deposit registers and electronic records to enable swift verification of eligible accounts during bank resolutions. The planned MOU was disclosed by the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the NDIC, Oludare Sunday, during a courtesy visit to the corporation's headquarters in Abuja by the NIBSS executive management team led by its MD CEO, Premier Oiwo. And that's it in business. We now move on to our entertainment news. Nigerian content creator Kata Efe has made history as Africa's most followed entertainment streamer on Twitch, surpassing Shank Comics' record with over 406,000 followers. This milestone followed his high-profile collaboration with Afrobeat superstar Davido, which drew in massive audience and triggered a surge in followers. The live stream, which peaked at 83 viewers, set a new record for the most watched Twitch live stream in Africa. Kata Efe also became the first African streamer to surpass 20,000 subscribers on the platform. Still in entertainment news, Nigerian actor and filmmaker Lateef Adedimeji has expressed his gratitude to Ekiti State Governor Biodun Yebanji for visiting the set of his new movie project. In a post on Instagram, Adedimeji said he and his wife, as well as the entire crew and cast, were deeply honored by the governor's solidarity visit. According to him, the governor's visit has boosted the team's morale, adding that they are now more determined to deliver a world-class production that showcases the culture and heritage of the Ekiti people and the Yoruba tribe. And that's it in entertainment. We now move on to our sports stories. Former Super Eagles striker Benedict Akwegbu is set for an emotional return to Austria later this year as he lines up with his former club, Storm Graz, at a charity tournament featuring several top European sides. The 4-day event, scheduled to take place in Graz, Austria, from December 27 to 30th, 2025, will bring together 8 teams made up of former players from leading European clubs, including Bayern Munich, Rapid Wien, and Admiral Wacker. Speaking ahead of the tournament, Akwebu expressed his excitement about reuniting with supporters in the city where he enjoyed some of the most memorable moments of his playing career. Still in sports news, former Ivory Coast forward Solomon Kalou has named the Super Eagles his favourites to win the title at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, insisting that they have the quality to go all the way this time around. Eric Chele's side are drawn in Group C with Taifa Stars of Tanzania, Carthage Eagles of Tunisia, and Cranes of Uganda. The Eagles will open their campaign against Tanzania in Fez on Tuesday, 23rd December. And with that sports story, we've come to the end of news across the world. But before we go, here is the recap of the major highlights. Federal government announces reopening of 47 unity schools. Senate confirms 64 career, non-career ambassadorial nominees. Kwara South Forum rejects call to rename University of Ilorin after Sheikh Alimi. On the foreign scene, Pope warns overuse of AI in military. In business, NDIC, NIBSS move to fast-track depositors' payout in bank failures. In entertainment news, Lateef Adedimeji thanks Governor Yebanji for visiting movie set. And in sports news, Kalou backs Super Eagles to win title in AFCON 2025. Before we go, did you know that on this day in 1974, Ethiopia was declared a socialist state under the leadership of Mengistu Haile Mariam? And for news coverage or information about happenings around you, kindly contact Diamond FM newsroom number on 0913 0916 062 7526 0916 062 7526. On behalf of the production crew, I am Nedu Okorie. Thank you for listening to your Shining Supreme station. A very good evening to you.
In the finest city of Ilori lies a secret.
Diamonds 88.7 FM.
Radio like no other.
88.7 FM.